All right, let's go ahead and get started. Today we are going to be working on 6-4, which is finding a number when the percent is known, which is very similar to what we were doing yesterday, with one exception. Today it's going to give us the percents, and we're going to have to find the is's or the ofs. And I'm going to show you two different ways to solve these today. Okay, the first way I'm going to show you is the same thing that we did yesterday. Let's take a look at number 1. Remember, we're going to put our is over our of and our percent over 100, and then we're going to use a proportion method to solve these. Well, the percent is always easy to pick out because, well, it has a percent next to the number. So we're going to have 5 over 100. I'm going to set that equal to, let me see, the 42 on this one is my is, because over here it says of what number. The of is what we're trying to find. Okay, so I'm going to have 42 over my question mark. Now, once we have this set up, now we can cross multiply and divide. So I'm going to cross multiply by 42 times 100 and then divide by 5. Okay, which obviously that's going to give me 4,200. Divide that by 5. 5 goes into 42 8 times. Yeah, 840. Okay, so I know that 42 is 5% of 840. Yeah, not that hard. But again, it's very similar to what we've been doing this week, so I think that you'll do okay. All right, let's take a look at number 2. I'm going to show you another way to set this up, not using a proportion and using an equation method. Okay? Now, when we're using the equation method, what we're going to do is we are going to basically write a number sentence, and we're going to replace the word is with the equal sign, and we're going to replace the word of with a time symbol. Okay, so right here on number 2, it says 12%. The first thing I need to do is change that to a decimal. What would 12% be as a decimal? Yeah, it'd be 0.12. And then the word of, I replace that with times. What number? I'm going to just replace that with WN for what number is. I'm going to replace that with equals 20. Okay, so now I have 0.12 times some number equals 20. Okay, now in order to solve that, I can do my balance beam method. Remember this from the beginning of the year. How do I get rid of 0.12 if I'm multiplying times it? That's right, I have to divide both sides by, that's right, 0.12. So that's going to leave me with what number equals, and I'll have to do my work over here, 20 divided by 0.12. Move my decimal over 2 places. 2 places. Okay, so I have 2,000. How many times does 12 go into 2,000? Okay, which we know that 12 will go into 21 times, which gives me 80. 12 will go into 80. How many times? 6 times, which gives me 72, which gives me 8 again. So 12 will go into 80, I'm guessing 6 times. So that's going to leave me with 166, and I'm going to go ahead and take my 8 and put it over the number I divided by, 8/12. Yeah, simplify that down to what? 2/3? Yeah, so that would be like 166 and 2/3. Like the first way better? Either way, it'll give you the same answer. If we would have done the proportion method, it would give me the same way as this. It would have given me the same answer. Okay? I'm just giving you another way to solve the problem. Okay? So on number 3, we'll do it, we could do it the same way that we did the first way. We'll use a proportion method. Okay, 30% of what number is 96? Well, again, we'll put our percent over 100. as always, and set that equal to 90, or yeah, the is my 96. Yep, so it'll be 96 over my question mark. Okay, so I'm going to end up with 9,600 divided by 30. Okay, I know 30 goes into 96 3 times. I know that 30 goes into 62 times. And have my 0 there, so that was going to be 320 on that one. So I know that 30% of 320 is 96. As you can see, this isn't that difficult as long as you place your numbers in the right place. Multiply and divide, that'll give you your answer.